Hello, everyone. So it's Sunday, and this week's topic is cooking, which traditionally means that I would be in the kitchen cooking something, and you would watch me cook. My kitchen is literally right there. I can see it. But I'm not in the kitchen. One, because I need a new battery for my camera, and I don't have one. So therefore, I'm using the webcam, and I have a desktop. So that wouldn't work at all. Can't bring the desktop anywhere, so except for the top of the desk. Two, I don't cook. When my girlfriend and I moved in here together, we had this like deal that I would cook and she would clean, and it was perfect because I hate cleaning. The only imperfection about it is that I don't cook. Um, so that really set us back a couple steps in the I'll cook, you'll clean bargain. So it's a pretty uneven setup we have here. I want to talk about less like cooking and more nutrition um, because I feel like I have had some interesting experiences with the food that I've been exposed to in my life and where it came from and stuff like that. So, to start out, I'm just going to say I can cook a few things. Pasta, mainly it's just that. Mainly it's just pasta. Any type of pasta you want. You want pasta with Alfredo sauce? I can make that. You want pasta with pesto? I can make that. You want some homemade mac and cheese? I can definitely make that. Beyond pasta, I don't really know much about cooking. A lot of that comes from when I was a child. I was a very picky eater and I would really only eat pasta. I only ate pasta for like a bulk of my life. So that brings me to when I had to stop eating pasta and move to other foods was college. And that's kind of what I want to talk about. So I went to Smith College, which is in Western Mass. And for all you college age folks out there, it is a women's college and it's incredible. And the experiences that I had there are literally shaping me to be who I am today. So I don't know if any of you know this, but Julia Child actually went to Smith. So she had a big influence there on the food and how the food kind of integrated with the campus and the way it's set up and stuff like that. So there are a couple different areas of campus. There's like the quad, which is where I lived, and it was like kind of off campus a little bit. And then there was like center campus, which is the center of campus. And then there were a couple sections that were like off campus a little bit, but less so than the quad. I had to walk everywhere, is what I'm trying to say. And the food that we had there was really, really cool. And it's really unlike any other college setup that I've ever heard of, and it's awesome. So traditionally, colleges have like a central dining hall, or depending on their size, a couple central dining halls. But that's really the like impression that I get of private schools, but also like state schools and stuff like that. That the food is like in one central place, and they might have like a couple of different types of food in that place or whatever. I mean, I haven't really eaten at other colleges' dining halls besides mine pretty much ever, so I don't really have much experience with other dining halls. Smith had like this really cool setup where in every house, which is what they call dorms there, because they're all pretty much like old Victorian houses that were like remodeled to be dorm rooms. So in almost every house, there is a dining hall downstairs, and when they're not serving food, you can like do your homework there and hang out there, and it's just a really cool place to be with your friends. But there are some that serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's some that only serve dinner. My house served brunch on the weekends, which they don't do anymore, which I'm very bitter about. So if anyone from Smith is watching this, I don't like this. They serve dinner on the weekdays. So it was really cool to be able to like go down like in my PJs to like eat dinner, just like in down inside my house, and all the food was there. It was really awesome. So the really cool thing about it is that every house has a different menu every night. So my house that I lived in is now vegan, which it wasn't before, but it is now a vegan dining hall. So some of the, which makes 3 dining halls on campus that are vegan or vegetarian now. So we had the 3 vegan slash vegetarian dining halls. We had just traditional, like I think they would make mostly like Italian and pasta, which we all know is my specialty. And then there were other ones. There was one that was just like all Asian food. So basically, like if you were in the mood for like Asian food, you can go to the dining hall in the other house that makes the Asian food, and you can go and you can eat there. So you weren't restricted to like where you wanted to go. So you would go on the menu online and you would look at all the houses on campus and what they were serving, and then you would decide which house you wanted to go to for dinner. I think this is like so cool. I haven't even heard of any other colleges doing this. They may, I'm not sure. But it really is a reason that I went there in the first place, because stuff like that is just so unique to me, and it's not your typical college experience, and it's not your typical college. And that was really one of the things that I aligned with. And having food and like entire dining halls dedicated to vegan stuff, and there was one dining hall that was kosher, and it just was like, it's just like such a cool way to like bring a bunch of people together and not have it be like, oh, I'm vegan, so I can eat this one thing at this one place. As far as eating habits go for me, I have a pretty unhealthy relationship with food, I would say. I eat whatever is like convenient and available, and usually it's shit food. Usually it's like really sugary and bad for you, which don't tell me how I look like this eating pasta and sugar all day long. But yeah, I've always had a problem keeping on weight. So pretty much I grew up like snacking all the time because I had to. And now that I'm an adult, I don't really make the best food choices. But it's nice living with my girlfriend because she can cook a lot of different things. And her mom used to be a chef. So she cooks a lot, which is really great. And she knows how to cook a lot of different stuff, which is cool. I am now not such a picky eater as I was when I was a child. And I think part of that is due to Smith, because if my friends were like, hey, we're in the mood for Asian food, and normally I'd be like, oh, I don't even know what this is. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I went there because my friends are going there, and it opened me up to a lot of different things. Although I didn't cook for you, I think this was an interesting video. For me, at least, it's really cool to share experiences that I've had with you guys in my life, and that is an important one for me. Comment below what some of your favorite foods are. I'd love to know. And if there are any easy recipes you have for me to try, I'm really good at following instructions. So recipes are ideal, easy ones that don't require a lot of ingredients. So if you have any recipes for me to try that you think would be cool, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll make a video once I get my camera battery on my personal channel of me cooking them. So, ideas. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all next Sunday.